What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's beat that 1,000 subscriber mark. I just got done watching AEW's All Elite Wrestling's press conference for Double or Nothing. Here. So, we kick off with a guy that looks like the older brother or the older twin of Kevin Owens, and some guy that I don't really know. Kind of reminds me of maybe a Corey Graves, but Conrad Thompson. He definitely does look like the older version of a Kevin Owens. So, then we have an ROH play-by-play man, and for some odd reason he was wearing a Rey Mysterio-esque looking mask. So, where to begin? Well, let's start off with the women's division, shall we? And I'm going to be bouncing around here, so Brandy Rhodes comes out, and she announces that there will be several Japanese talent. There will be several Japanese women. One is Asia Kong. The other is someone out. The other is Japanese name. I think her last name is like Sanaka or something like that, or Nanaka or something like that. I forget, but and Kylie something. So that's about it for the women's division. Now, let's talk about Phoenix. Pentagon Jr. and the Young Bucks. So, what happened was the Young Bucks come out and they're talking, and they're interrupted by the Lucha Brothers. So, what happened is that Phoenix super kicks one Buck, and Pentagon pile drivers want the other Buck. So, I'm gonna guess that's going to lead to a match. At Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing is going to be at the MGM in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, let's start off. Next, I'm gonna go to the top of the show. We kick things off with Cody. It's really weird seeing Cody with blonde hair. Me, it is because he's had dark brown hair for so long. So, Cody says that, you guys want tickets? We want to give you some tickets. So, right now on AllEliteWrestling.com, there is a pre-sale of tickets going on. Unfortunately, too many people tried to log on to the site and it crashed. But don't worry, the sale will be going on for the entire weekend. You have till Sunday. Now, we saw Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, and Scorpio Sky SCU, and they introduced the top people for Orient something wrestling. So, at Double or Nothing, it's going to be 2 members of SCU taking on 2 members of the Orient Wrestling Company that is based out of China. Now, there was we also saw Hangman Page. And Hangman Page was talking. He gets interrupted by Pac, and they had an exchange at the last. They had a face-to-face exchange. It wasn't a physical or a verbal exchange with with. Don't know who Pac is. Maybe this name will ring a bell. Neville. So as Hangman Page is talking, he gets interrupted by Pac. And Pac basically says that he better be ready for Double or Nothing because he's going to kick Hangman Page's butt. So let's see, I covered that. For a press conference, there really wasn't that many announcements. But the last announcement, it looks like a rivalry will be renewed. We have Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega came out and he was talking. And and he was interrupted by Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho came out to Fozzy's single Judas, and they get into a little physical altercation. Cody, the Bucks, Cody, Daniels, and security had to get in between the two. And speaking of getting in between the two, back to Brandy for a minute. Brandy had to get in between two females. One was the Kylie girl, and the other was the I don't know, but she was a big woman. So I'm just gonna say this. You know, I got invigorated. I got excited to watch this press conference and to see what was going to happen. I haven't had that feeling in a very long time. And it put, usually when I watch wrestling, I do this. But this All Elite made me do this. I have excitement for wrestling once again. And I think it's because, you know, going out and I'm seeing different promotions. I know tomorrow Impact and New Japan Pro Wrestling will be on. I probably won't be able to watch New Japan because right now I don't have cable. So that means I have no access. So, but I can watch Impact simply because I have Twitter. Well, not Twitter, but Twitch. And, you know, I'm so glad I decided to break out of my comfort zone and start watching something else. I love WWE to death, but there are just so many more wrestling organizations to watch other than WWE. But I do have to say, thank you, WWE, for introducing me into wrestling. I am Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.